what's up, guys? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. It is Eric here with Mom again.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
And Saturday Night Live is celebrating 50 years. That's pretty crazy to believe, long before my time. Celebrating 50 years this year. We kind of recently, checked out one of their funniest sketches, which was the Close Encounters. Kate McKinnon was Porky Pig in it, lost her pants after an alien abduction.
I had my shirt I came in with, but my pants were gone. So my coot was out. It's full Porky Pig in it and a drafty dome.
And Ryan Gosling was kind of losing it, and by kind of, I mean he was definitely losing it. So I figured we would check out another one of their funniest sketches that's ever been on SNL. This one is from last year. I think most people probably saw it, but it's the Beavis and Butthead sketch. Mom has said she did not see this. You haven't watched SNL in
20 years.
Yeah. I don't watch it consistently, but when they have something that kind of gets popular and a lot of people check it out, I'll go ahead and check it out. So I have seen this one. It also includes Ryan Gosling, who is going to crack up pretty hard once again. Not sure how he ever gets through these movies. They must have to do a lot of takes if he keeps losing it on SNL. His movies must be take after take after take. But this one is hilarious. Mom obviously knows who Beavis and Butthead is because that was a pretty big thing when I was a kid. So let's go ahead and check it out. This is the Beavis and Butthead sketch from Saturday Night Live.
Welcome to News Nation. I'm Bobby Moore. In tonight's live stream town hall, we'll discuss the potential power and pitfalls of the coming AI revolution. You won't want to miss this.
It's very, unassuming at first.
Okay.
I'm joined by MIT Dean of Technology, Professor Norman Hemming.
Thank you, Bobby.
Well,
Remember him, Keenan?
Let's get into
Keenan
it.
and Kel.
Yeah, I do.
Professor, you've been very outspoken about the threat AI poses. Can you explain your stance to the average American?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you explain your stance on AI to the average American?
Certainly. To be clear, I'm not anti-AI. I just Beavis I believe AI needs to be properly regulated. I'm sorry.
Professor, is there a problem?
So he's supposed to be like, I don't know if you remember, but Beavis and Butthead, they had band shirts. I think Beavis was AC/DC. They always had to change it when they did merchandise and stuff because they didn't have permission to use the band name. Beavis has always said Death Rock, and I can't remember what Butthead said. It was heavy metal or something like that, but we'll see it.
Yeah, there's a gentleman in your audience who looks strikingly similar to Beavis from the cartoon Beavis and Butthead. It's just a little distracting.
I'm not familiar with that cartoon.
He's like, what?
Would it help if
Who
he
is it?
moved seats?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. It's the gentleman in the blue shirt and blonde pompadour.
Sir, do you mind moving?
I'm sorry? Me? You're talking about me? I have no idea what's going on. I'm sorry. What?
Yes, can you move the seats?
Okay, sure. I'm sorry. I've never heard of that cartoon character. So.
And you really never watched Beavis and Butthead when you were a teenager?
No, I was pretty, so I was going to parties and hooking up. Now, Professor, if AI is left unregulated, what is your worst case scenario?
Well, in simplest terms, it becomes so intelligent that it deems humans unnecessary and kills us all.
Like Terminator.
But if human beings created the AI, can't we just program
He has
it to
the
not
gum
do
and
that?
everything.
Well, it depends. Oh my God. Are you serious?
What? I think that's a valid question.
No.
He looks like an alien.
That looks like Butthead.
Professor, just because our audience members aren't as informed on the issue as you doesn't make them buttheads.
Butthead from the cartoon. He's Beavis' friend.
I'd really like to move on and discuss AI, so would you like him to move?
Yes, thank you. The man with the gray shirt and exposed gums.
Sir,
He looks so messed up right now. He's like, what?
Even the nose.
Yeah. If she can't help it.
Yeah, she's very
The funny thing is this, I don't think that's the first time she's seen him like that, because they go through like dress rehearsals and stuff, and she still can't keep it together.
Yeah.
kindly move seats.
Yeah, you, buddy.
She's talking to you. Oh, I'm sorry, me?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
I am so sorry. I'm confused. I'm just here to learn about AI.
Professor, we have a viewer question from X. At Danwich980 asks, does Cornholio need TP for his bunghole?
No, see, that's just somebody trolling. That's a reference to the cartoon. Cornholio with Beavis' alter ego. He eat the sugar.
It makes me want to put my hood up and just start doing. Yeah, TP.
Remember we used to make up those kind of words when that
Oh,
show came?
Yep.
Assholio.
Yep. Assholio, buttholio, momholio,
Fart knocker.
fart knocker, all those. All those came from Beavis and Butthead.
And become Cornholio.
Yeah, I see. Let's move on to our audience questions, starting with Patricia Faulkner.
Yes, right here.
You put them right next to each other. Look, they even sitting like they do on the show.
On the couch.
You
He
two
have
really don't
Ryan's
know that you
gone.
look like Beavis and
He's
Butthead.
gone. They lost him.
I've heard rumblings
I've heard rumblings.
that I look like someone from TV, but it's just maybe it's this Beavis person. I don't
Beavis.
know. I don't watch much television. I have an incredibly busy life.
Yeah, I'm very busy too. And this is honestly the first time I've ever heard that I look like this butthead person. So.
Oh boy, for those just tuning in, this is News Nation, not the Cartoon Network.
They laugh like them too. You hear that?
Miss Faulkner, go ahead.
Yes, Professor. I'm a speech therapist and I use AI software every day.
Yeah, whatever. How long y'all been friends?
I don't know this gentleman.
You don't know each other?
No. Hi, I'm Dean. I'm Dean.
Jeff, nice to meet
Dean
you.
and Jeff.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
All right, let's take a break. After, we'll speak with some gentlemen from Texas who lost their jobs to AI. I'm sure they have lots to say.
Damn it, Bobby.
Because the creator of Beavis and Butthead
Yeah.
was also the creator of King of the Hill, and the neighbor on Beavis and Butthead, Mr. Anderson, was basically Hank Hill. He looked
okay.
exactly the same. He was just a little bit like older on Beavis and Butthead, and it was the exact same voice and everything too. So that's kind of where
That came from.
that character came from. But that was the Beavis and Butthead sketch from SNL. What did you think of that one?
I loved it.
That's pretty funny. This was so popular that so Ryan Gosling had a big movie coming out last summer called The Fall Guy. This was, I want to say, like a little bit before that movie premiere, but this was so popular that those two showed up at the premiere dressed
Oh my
like
God.
that on the carpet and everything. So it was kind of a long running gag. The other guy, that's Mikey Day. I think he's one of the writers from SNL at now, but he used to also before he was on SNL, he was on this show called Wild 'N Out. I don't know if you ever heard of that, the one with Nick Cannon.
I watched
So
that.
so that's where he came from. So you can kind of see how he was able to hold it together a little bit more,
Yeah.
because he has a lot more experience
And
with
it's
these kind
hard
of
to hold
shows.
your lip up that way.
Yeah, it
My
is. I
sisters
think a
and I
lot
used
of
to
that
do
had to
that.
do with whatever the implant there that they had. But yeah,
Yeah.
when she turned and looked at him, he looked like a frickin' alien. So that's probably why she started laughing.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit
We
that
did.
thumbs up. And, of course, subscribe if you did. We'll check out some more of SNL's funniest sketches of all time because, like I said, 50 years celebrating it this year.
Nice.
And we'll squeeze some other funny stuff in between. But that's it for this one. We'll see you guys real soon. Have a good night.